Today's first reading from Genesis chapter 19 describes the destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah, highlighting themes of judgment, mercy, obedience, and human frailty. The story opens at dawn, a time symbolizing a new beginning. Yet Lot hesitates even as destruction looms. Despite the warning and clear danger, his reluctance shows how hard it can be to let go of familiar surroundings, even when they are toxic or condemned. The mercy of God is evident in the angels' intervention. They physically pull Lot and his family to safety. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes grace comes to us not because we act swiftly, but because God is patient and compassionate even in our slowness. The command to not look back is more than logistical. It is deeply symbolic. Looking back suggests regret, attachment, or even rebellion, a longing for what is left behind. When Lot negotiates to flee to Zoar instead of the hills, it reflects both his fear and God's willingness to meet us in our weaknesses, showing that divine mercy can adapt to human limitations. Lot's wife turning into a pillar of salt is often viewed as harsh, but it serves as a dramatic warning about the spiritual cost of looking back, of being divided in heart. Her backward glance may signify more than simple curiosity. It reflects an inability to surrender fully to God's will, perhaps a deeper attachment to the life she left behind. Her fate becomes a timeless symbol of disobedience and divided loyalty. The destruction of Sodom and Gomorrah is not just an example of punishment, but also of intercession and divine remembrance. God's sparing of Lot, because he was mindful of Abraham, reminds us of the power of faithful prayer and advocacy. It connects us back to the earlier scene where Abraham pleads with God on behalf of the cities, showing that our prayers on behalf of others really matter. The final image of dense smoke rising like a furnace is haunting. It's not just a sign of devastation, but a witness to consequences, a moment for Lot and for us to contemplate the cost of wickedness and the gravity of divine justice. I think this passage invites me to examine my own attachments. What do I hesitate to leave behind? What am I afraid to trust God with? It calls all of us to trust fully in God's guidance, to act when grace calls us forward, and not to look back on the things that can no longer be part of the new life that God is offering to us. It can be tough some days to do that, but that's the call. Amen.